Hello, this is John Kvale, and this is our April, yes, it's going fast, April Capital Market Financial Planning Review. It's a glorious, beautiful Saturday here in Texas, and I'm outside. I'm actually in a pool area, which is closed because it's still a little chilly here, but I digress. For those newbies, we do this in a video, audio, podcast type of format, so if you're driving down the road, keep your hands on the wheel. I always say that. But anyway, and I've got the new microphone all booted up and going. I had a little bit of problem with getting the webcam going, but I've got that working, and so let's get at this. We've got some good stuff to talk about. Had a Back to Basics series in our mid-month, and this one was on education funding. Those of you that are in listen-only mode, I've got a cursor over the actual link to the post, and I wanted to bring up one thing on this, and that is that there was a reason that the education funding came after retirement planning. Lots of options for student loans, and in one of our prior Back to Basics, I had mentioned that student debt is one of the okay types of debts to have. If you're if we're investing in ourselves, it usually pays great dividends, and so that debt is one that's okay. We'd rather not have any debts, of course, but there are no retirement loans. And so the educational funding Back to Basics came after. We also came after retirement planning, of course. We also mentioned, there's one of my friends walking by, we also mentioned 529, when to and when not to do it. Moving on down, those of you that are in listen-only mode, I'm going down to another financial planning post, and that was in the month of April, and that was proxy voting. If you're getting a big mound of paper, literally some of these proxies are hundreds of pages long. Jen's done a fantastic job of getting most of those electronic, so we're greener, and we're saving the environment in our own little way. Every little bit helps. Okay, capital market comments. Those of you that are in listen-only mode, I have scooted on down to the market post. We talked about the anatomy of a slowdown in those of you that are in listen-only mode, I'm hovering over the Q1 newsletter. We talked about it again in our Q2 newsletter. I have links here, 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 and here. And those aren't the only links that we talked about this. And it's not a surprise that we've had this slowdown. Maybe the timing of it, we thought it might come a little bit later, but we're ready for it. The crux of this is last week, the BEA actually released their GDP advanced official release, and it showed a negative GDP print. Surprising some, surprised us a little bit too. Bottom line, capital markets are forward-looking. They're taking this in already. And so there's been some bumps in the road. We expect that to continue. And as I mentioned, this didn't catch us as a surprise, and we're ready for it. So hold tight. We'll get through this. The good thing about these things is when time solves all. These things, we get through them. As they come, we get through them. We move on. But we're entering this. So anyway, we will talk to you at the end of May. Those of you that are listening only mode, I'm moving back up to the top, and I'll let these gentlemen here who are cleaning the area not have to worry about me talking. Have a great day. I may even put a picture of where I'm at here. Have a great day, and I kept this pretty short. Thanks for your time. We'll talk to you again.